What is up, and welcome back to another live reactions. This time for the Capcom showcase. Oh, there it goes. For June 12th, 2023. As always, I'm Viral Vinnie, Vincent Kenny, Slim Bob McGee, here to react, and this time without any technical issues, hopefully, because it's pre-recorded. Um, but yes, uh, I'm very tired, so. We're gonna start this off with some nice ASMR of a Rockstar Pure. I don't know if I can get the lighting. There we go. Rockstar Pure Zero Strawberry Mango nonsense. But yes, today's a busy day, an eventful day. Capcom just finished, as pretty much by the time I got home. Ubisoft went earlier in the day. We're still coming off of the Xbox reveal. Do a nice mic pop. But yeah, being the consummate professional adult that I am, I rushed straight home from work. I have not taken a second to relax. I literally changed, got the drinks, and then plopped myself down. So I'm got a weird, loopy, built up, pent up energy from work. But yeah, Capcom pre-show. Oh, are they doing the pre-show? Okay. Well, either way, we'll do the countdown and then yada yada. But yeah, so for those of you who did not see my Xbox React, part of the thing I was talking there is how I didn't react to Summer Game Fest because I thought it was usually kind of and like I never go into them expecting big crazy stuff. It's like, yeah, we're gonna see one or two games, we're gonna see some cool reveals. It's not gonna be anything amazing. It's gonna be kind of bloated, and I was pleasantly surprised. I thought so far Summer Game Fest was the best of the three conferences that I've seen. PlayStation's was not that bad, but it definitely was a disappointment. I thought the Xbox One was okay, but in my opinion, they've done better in past years. I really thought this year was not anything that special. Just Xbox has been consistently okay. So going into this Capcom one, we already know they're going to do Ghost Trick. They're going to do Dragon's Dogma 2 and some third game I'm completely forgetting. But yeah, so for this one, I'm trying to temper my expectations. I'm not expecting the world. Like, we're not getting a Mega Man. We're not getting a Devil May Cry, although we might. But I'm just expecting, like, hey, this is going to be basically an update for the next few months of Capcom. What's going on with Exoprimal? What's going on with Street Fighter? What's going on with Resident Evil, all that other stuff. Like, I'm not expecting the world from them. Why? Okay, there's no level, but yeah. So I've been disappointed in past years, past reacts, past videos. So I guess for this one, I just show me games. This is the bare minimum I just want from Capcom. But I do think they're on a upswing. They announced a new game at the Microsoft show that might be here. Again, you have Resident Evil 4 doing great, Street Fighter doing great. There's lots of small stuff like where the fuck is Pragmata? What is going on with Mega Man? What's going on with Monster Hunter World and are they going to do a Switch exclusive spin-off like Rise or Rise 2 or Stories or this or that? Like, just so many cool shit. I'm trying to be as leveled and tempered as possible. Yeah, again, like, I feel like Capcom's like a company. We know most of their big cards. We know, again, Ghost Trick's not going to set the world on fire. Dragon Dogma 2 looks cool, but it's not this be all end all. Like, oh my god, I can't believe they're doing that. So for Capcom, I just want to see what they have. I guess just the next 6 months even is for Capcom, because I feel that's with all their updates and live service, not even live service, but stuff like Street Fighter and Resident Evil. Like, okay, give me a DLC, give me an update. Here's a survival mode. Add the Ada DLC to remake.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Capcom Showcase
Oh.
pre-show. I'm Andy, this is Joe from the Capcom USA community team. Before we get to the main show, which I'm really excited about, hopefully you guys are too, we have a pre-show plan for you.
Yeah, we got some pretty cool stuff. We're going to be doing an interview with one of our developers over at Capcom Japan. We're going to be talking to one of our voice talents who works on Street Fighter 6. And to get things started, we're going to be highlighting a Capcom creator who's done some pretty cool Street Fighter 6 art in the past, so we're really excited about that. So let's go ahead and get that started.
Okay, so I was just like, maybe there'll be stuff to watch. No, no offense to this. I'm sure it's cool. I'm loving Street Fighter, but no. Okay, all right. Let's just chill. How was your day? How's it going? Your family good? The kids good? I've made this joke too many times. I'm just gonna move on. I saw a castle, and now I'm concerned. Okay, boom, perfect. Not perfect. Is this Monster Hunter like Go, like Pokemon Go? I'm surprised that's not a thing already. Holy shit, it is! Okay then. This might actually be the one that gets me back. I don't know if I should be chugging energy drink like I have another one for the Ubisoft show, but that's a later problem. But yeah, the biggest problem with a lot of these Monster Hunter now. Oh, okay. Yeah, but a lot of with those Pokemon Go ripoffs. With first off, Niantic does most of them, which is very weird. No, fuck it. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. But I'm pretty sure they're showing a lot of shit. But because I know there was like a Witcher one and a Ghostbuster one and the Harry Potter one and Garfield Go. But like the biggest problem is just like I think it's very easy to go like I want to collect these Pokemon, I want to trade these Pokemon. It's very insular and like small, and it works for what Pokemon Go is. Oh, nice, very nice. Who the fuck is buying this? I want to know who you are, because clearly they're selling. We all bitch and complain about it, but like if you only had a Switch, I guess this is fine. I thought that was on Switch already. As I take my wallet out of my pocket. But yeah, the point is Monster Hunter Go I feel like actually could work because with Harry Potter it's like okay. Yeah, with Monster Hunter Go, with a lot of those other ones like Harry Potter and all the other ones, like you don't have those iconic creatures like Pokemon. Everyone knows Charizard, everyone knows Squirtle, everyone knows Pikachu, Raichu. You can go down the list. With Harry Potter, it was like the Sklorberts and the Higglepuffs and a Gryffindor, and like you it's like, oh, I think I remember seeing that. Monster Hunter, like, give me a Palico, I know there's the dragon thing, the wyvern, whatever, but there is a little bit more iconic where I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know if the Mercenaries was an upgrade. Okay. The fact that this is Mega Man and stuff leads me to believe that the Monster Hunter thing... No, it's in September. Okay. Yeah. But no, I think Monster Hunter is a good fit. Because I kind of know, like, the things I know. Like, give me a Palico, they're iconic enough where, like, I can kind of tell. Compared to The Witcher, where it's just, like, a wyvern, like, a vampire, all that, like, just a bit more generic. Wrestle with dark power. Don't let it fester your soul. My heart is gonna explode because I've downed like half of this, and we're not even in. We're still in the pre-show. I was gonna say, so fun fact, I actually reacted to the wrong showcase. And I watched the one from March, or whatever, I think it was March 9th. I got very drunk, I reacted to it. Something I learned through that is apparently that you can... It gives you all the cards and whatever, so you don't have to trade with people and do this and that. Like, it doesn't really matter which version you get or whatever, which I think is neat and interesting. Like I'm sure some are going to say, like, oh, you know, I want to trade, I want to do this and that. See, Rise. Is this on... Excuse me. Is this on PlayStation and Xbox? Oh, it's the massive expansion. The big old beefy boy. Oh. I'm very susceptible to hype, as evident by the PlayStation showcase and the Xbox showcase. But so far, I think they're killing it. They're very much like, oh, if this is a pre-show, like, what's in the main show? Because you would assume that's what... you assume this would all be, like, kind of filler stuff. Oh, yeah, and it is the 40th anniversary. Oh, is that why everything was on sale? I was looking at the Switch games. I'm like, why is everything so cheap? I don't understand. Oh, they're fucking bringing it. Oh, you need fucking big balls, Capcom. I'm fucking watching you. Like, you don't have this fucking presentation. It's like, it's Phoenix Wright ports on Steam.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Capcom Showcase. Before we get started, we'd like to share the June 11th, 2020.
Ah, so close.
40th anniversary.
Missed it by that much.
A big thanks to everyone for playing our games. It's thanks to our amazing.
Yeah, like it's one of those things. Like, I'm such a huge Capcom fan.
We look forward to creating many
Like a gut feeling, it would be like, I don't think that, but you're like Street Fighter, Mega Man, Monster Hunter, Resident Evil. Like, you go down the list, and it's like, wow, Capcom has done some bangers, and it makes me so happy that they.
Let's take a look at this video.
Yeah, this is the one they announced at the Xbox, but it makes me so happy that they are in this resurgence, that they've come back, and they're just doing banger after banger after banger. There we go, just a little bit. I don't know why I look at my levels, because I'm always a fucking loud asshole. The mic can hear me. I need to make sure the audio for the stream is actually good. Because, yes, I was listening to follow-up information, because I'm a dork like this. People think this is a strategy game? It's very interesting to see if it's true. Don't mind me, I'm just cleaning my desktop. It goes to show how interested I am. Yeah, not for me. Like, unless it gets amazing reviews, I don't know. This isn't an art style I particularly vibe with or gel with or whatevs. Whatever, cover.
Traditional Japanese aesthetics come to life through the power of RE Engine. Experience a unique blend of strategy and action in this epic tale. A beautiful yet unsettling world of mystery awaits in Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess. Coming to Xbox Series X, Xbox Series.
See, I'm one of them dumb kids, so like I'm like, if it doesn't have a grid in the battlefield, how is this a strategy game? But I mean, I assume it is. I'm kind of cool. Very interested to see more.
Mega Man X Dive Offline is coming to Steam, iOS, and Android.
Is it not already? I guess offline is like you don't need to be connected to the internet. I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
The Deep Log, which holds collected memories of the Mega Man X series, is under attack. Dive into cyberspace using hunter programs to recover data before it's too late.
Like, I tried playing this for a bit. It was cool. It's just my phone's old as shit,
Play
and
as Mega Man X and other characters from the Mega Man
I
franchise,
can't do touchscreen. I'm sorry.
including characters that haven't been playable before.
Like, if I had a Bluetooth controller or something like that I could just whip out whenever, sure, it's fine, but no, just wasn't what I was looking for at the time.
Power up your weapons and more to customize your character however you want.
God, this fucking slap track, this soundtrack slaps.
Control and develop over 100 different characters. Play as a variety of characters, including new heroes created for Mega Man X Dive. Complete stages and use element medals to recover memory pieces. Then analyze recovered memories to unlock characters.
This just looks like the old game, so I'm very confused where the offline comes in part for this.
There are more than 900 stages to play.
Okay.
Challenging mechanics and enemies await on classic and new stages. You're bound to clash with familiar bosses from the past. Build the ultimate hunter and save the Deep Log from total destruction. Mega Man X Dive Offline launches in 2023.
It's too blurry to read. I'm assuming offline is just a version you can play without internet connection. Which, like, cool, but it's weird that it's a whole separate app. Unless it's an update or something.
A new era of fighting games is upon us. Street Fighter 6 launched on June 7th.
I see, the problem is I did this stupid one on the other day when I got the dates wrong, so I can't remember what I've talked about and what I haven't. But yeah, I'm enjoying Street Fighter 5. It's fantastic. I've put a good like 15-20 hours into it already, and I've just done the story mode. I love all the story mode and how it teaches you all the other stuff. Gut reaction, it might be my favorite fighting game of all time, but I would have to play a bit more of like just normal matches and the battle hub and all that other stuff before I like definitively say it's. But so far, I'm liking what I'm playing. It's fantastic. I'm obsessed with it. Like, I'm constantly thinking about how to improve, how to do all this other stuff. It's a fun game. It's absolutely worth the worth checking out if you have the chance.
Capcom Pro Tour will feature Street Fighter 6, the newest entry in the series. Players from around the world will compete in regional matches and battle to be this year's champion. To celebrate the launch of Street Fighter 6, this year we have our largest prize pool ever. The total prize pool for Capcom Pro Tour is over $2 million, with $1 million.
I think most professionals will be like, oh, let me turn down the mic. Let me do this and that. I'm like, no, let me get right in your ear, baby.
offline premieres, and World Warrior. The winners of each tournament will advance to the World Finals at Capcom Cup 10. Stay tuned to see which player will crush the competition and take home this year's championship.
But yeah, also shout out to Capcom
Next,
for
we have news about
doing,
Street Fighter Pro JP 2023.
putting a $2 million pot.
The world's top
I
players
don't
will
personally
be
care about
chosen
this. I'm not
for
gonna watch this, but like,
official Capcom
shout out to them
TV
for
matches. We have the
treating it
largest
like a
number
real
of
official
teams
thing.
ever. The opening match will be held on July 7th and will be streamed live on the Capcom Fighters JP channel on
I see.
YouTube and Twitch. Don't forget about the Street Fighter League World Championship 2023. The US and European leagues will determine the teams that will go on to compete in the World Championship. Get up close and personal with Resident Evil 4 on PlayStation 5. The game's main story will be playable in VR with PlayStation VR 2.
Also, shout out to them for
Thanks to
making
power
the
of
VR,
PlayStation VR 2,
like a
you'll
free
be able to
add-on and
experience
whatnot.
an even more immersive version of the
Like,
game.
I believe, what is it, 7? Biohazard was also free, but
As
like,
you fight to survive.
I absolutely could have seen
Alien
them
4's
just
cutting-edge knife action is a core part of the
charging,
game,
even if
and
it
the
was 20, 30
PlayStation
bucks for it.
VR2 Sense controller makes parrying even more intuitive. Experience extreme survival horror firsthand.
So yeah, no, that seems horrifying.
Resident Evil 4 VR mode is a free DLC exclusive to PlayStation VR 2.
Holy shit!
In today's lineup,
I was fucking joking. I didn't think we'd actually see this. Give us a release date, you fucking cowards.
Up you go. Sorry, kid. We still got a ways to go.
This is like, because everyone thought this was a Kojima game at first, but. Oh my god! Oh my god. Give us a date, you fuckers. Postpone the release of Pragmata. We'll continue to. Okay, that's, disappointing, but kudos to them for actually saying something and like not stringing fans along. I was talking to someone online about Kingdom Hearts 4 and the fact that we haven't got an update for that, and I'm very much the type where I'm like, don't make an announcement until you have something to say. It's so many times you can go like, okay, we're still working on it, like we're still working on it. Like, if you don't have something to say, don't do a trailer. As unfortunate as that is, and like it sucks that the game's basically on indefinite hold, at least we know we can stop making these jokes. We can stop, pretending like. Because I have a feeling they're probably not going to re-reveal it until the game's pretty much done and out and whatnot. I don't see them stringing fans along for a little bit. So, unfortunate, but I think that was the best move they could make.
He will meet and change the lives of all sorts of people in all sorts of situations. Things may seem unrelated at first, but each person plays a vital role in his story. And together, their stories will lead him to one ultimate truth. So think of the demo as a doorway, inviting you into a great big mystery. It's been 30 years since we made the original game.
Oh, sorry, excuse me, I misheard him. He was like, it's been 30 years. I'm like, what happened? Who am I?
I have no doubt these experiences are what shaped Ghost Trick into the unforgettable game it is. To the team that lovingly ported this game, and all the fans have shown so much love towards it, I'm so grateful to all of you. I'm thrilled that through this rebirth, Ghost Trick will be available to so many more people around the world. Now, to wait for its release.
He's just dead in every
And one more thing.
promo.
I practiced very hard for 2 weeks for this appearance. So, should we meet someday, it would make me very happy if it could speak in Japanese.
Oh, okay, sorry. It took me a second to understand what he was saying. He's like, please don't fucking make me... This took 2 weeks of practice. Don't ever talk to me in English again, you fucks. You can be the one to butcher my native tongue.
From the creator of the Ace Attorney series, Shu Takumi, this classic mystery game is being reborn. One night, a man named Sissel loses both his memory and his life. Using the powers of
Woof.
the dead, he tries to solve the mystery of his own death. The only clue he has is a red-headed detective. A night of mystery begins anew. A rookie detective, brimming with a sense of justice. She too is being targeted, and Sissel witnesses her death.
Oh, wow. I
Who
can...
was I? Why was I
I
killed?
set it up so I could see both levels now at the same time. Almost like a professional or something. Wow, holy crap. Who would have
What
guessed?
does it mean that I was given these powers of the dead? Use the
I
powers
think
of
that's the
the
worst
dead
part is
to
every now and again I get
access
people
different
coming up
items.
to me and they ask like,
Controls
oh,
are
you know,
in
how did you do this? How do you do
Sissel
that? Like, how
lowered
do you
her
learn
soul to the core of objects to possess them.
photo editing and this and that? And it's like, I just fiddle with stuff until something comes out that's not awful. Like, let me see what this button does. Oh, it wiped half the picture away. Okay, don't push that button again.
To play it. What will happen when you trick the cart? Trick the door.
I feel like I'm going to be a hipster for a second, but,
Possessing and tricking
because I
objects in
believe
order
this
to
is a
access
DS
new
game.
areas.
And watching this is just
Sissel
like,
can go back
huh,
4 minutes
I should just
before
play the
someone's
DS
death.
game.
What happened
I'm sure this
before
is probably
her?
better and whatnot, but this is just making me want to find a copy of the DS game.
Follow past events in real time. The limit, however, is 4 minutes. Help people avoid near-death predicaments and change their fates.
Fate
Sissel will
changed.
face death in
Cannon
many
point
ways.
avoided.
Changing their fates will change the story. And that story must be linked in some way to the mystery of Sissel's death. Ghost Trick, launching on June 30th, 2023. Demo version available now. Don't miss the pre-order bonuses. See the official website for details.
That's how you know when I'm bored, when I just start doing random shit. It's like, alright, okay, move on, please.
Now on to the next game in today's lineup.
Ooh. Capcom at the Capcom showcase. Who would have guessed? Did I make the joke? Yeah, no, I said about ports. It also gets so confusing because, like, did they not remaster this, or am I thinking of the Phoenix Wright ones? Like, they've remastered so many of these games that, you know. But no, it's cool. Oh, that's the... I was about to say, that's the one from the 3DS. And the reason I know that is because I bought, like, 4 of these when the eShop was closing. And I was like... Because they put it super cheap. They made it, like, $2. I'm like, alright, fine. I've never played a Phoenix... Phoenix Wright game, but sure, why not? Like, it's a few bucks. But yeah, cool that these games are being preserved, they're being moved forward, you can still play these games if you missed the chance, and just, you know, good for those who might have missed it the first time. Ace Attorney Trilogy.
In Ace Attorney, players serve as lawyers for the falsely accused. Battle for justice in the courtroom and uncover the truth. Now, the 4th, 5th, and 6th mainline Ace Attorney games are being brought together.
I bought Dual Destiny. That's gonna be the first one I play. There's nothing like starting at the 5th chapter.
PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Windows, and Steam.
Wow, it's been going for 30 minutes. Like obviously the pre-show and whatnot, but goddamn, they're Capcom's really surprising me with this. Okay, that's all you have to do to enjoy things. Don't have hope, don't have dreams, just expect nothing, and the world will surprise you.
Traditional and simplified Chinese. We've also added voice recordings for the new languages. We're sure there's no objection to everything included in this collection. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy is currently in development for release in early 2024. Please look forward to more information about this collection in the future. Next, we have some Capcom news to share.
We're going bankrupt, bitches. We had to liquidate the company.
This month marks Capcom's 40th anniversary.
Alright, give us a t-shirt.
As
We
part of
fucking
the
know it's coming.
celebration, we've opened a digital themed
Oh
card
yes,
Capcom
yes. They
Town.
talked about this in the presentation, but I was like, what the hell is this?
Take a stroll through the museum to view original artwork and other materials from various titles on display.
Because this is some website thing?
You can play a few of Capcom's beloved classics for free.
I don't know how I feel about that, like,
Head
in a
on over to
browser.
the castle to cast your vote in the Capcom elections.
What? Actually, okay,
Participants will
fair
receive
enough.
special reward, so don't miss
I'm
out.
just being poo-poo.
We can't wait for everyone to enjoy these attractions,
They did not have, yeah, see.
along with the many other fun
They did
experiences
not have to
we
put this much
prepare.
effort in. They absolutely could have just done a blog post or something, so that's cool to see. It's very much appreciated.
A Capcom ID account is required
Yes,
to play
and,
Resident Evil
I
RE.
was also saying in the other recording how it's very interesting how,
And to use the online
yeah.
features of Street Fighter 6,
because I had to sign up for this to do Street Fighter 6, and I just saying it's weird that,
you can also use this
um,
account with other Capcom
yeah,
services
exactly,
such as
Resident Evil. That's what I'm saying. It's
survey about today's
it's so
Capcom
weird
games.
that it's not. It's like it's supposed to be a unified Capcom account, but
Capcom ID soon.
they didn't make me sign up for Resident Evil 4 because I'm like, well, you know, maybe people want to share their mercenary score or this or that. Like, it's just weird for it to be unified across all Capcom titles,
Ahead of next
but
month's
not on
launch.
older games. But
Hello everyone, I'm Takudo Hideoka, the director of Exoprimal. I'm excited to share the latest Exoprimal news with you all. But first, let's check out this video.
honestly, I know some people don't particularly like this. I kind of like this format because Jeff's Summer Game Fest was very similar. That give me a trailer, give me a thing, and then break it down, explain what the fuck I just saw, like what's going on here. Compared to something like a State of Play or even the Xbox Games Showcase, where it's just trailer, 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 and it's like I don't really have any context or understand what's going on. Like, I know some people are like gameplay, just gameplay, but I think having these announcers break things down actually is really helpful to give the proper context and like at least an understanding of what we're looking at, more so than just a trailer is ever going to be able to do.
Heisel, the fuel of the future.
All this time, Heisel is a side effect of time travel? Did they just juice it out of dead dinosaurs?
At least we know why dinosaurs bleed blood. Unrefined, no longer in the blood.
Because that was the question we had to know.
Look at this. It's a walking glove of stuff.
I can sleep at night now knowing why dinosaurs bleed black blood.
I promise you this. We'll find a way out of here. All Anchor project files have serial numbers.
I feel so bad for this game. It's going to be dead on arrival. I don't see it doing that well, but I believe it's on Game Pass. You know, maybe put it on PlayStation Plus. Like, hopefully it finds an audience because it's a cool looking game. And I'm sure to talk about it in a sec, but like the Capcom collab and like adding all those different franchises and stuff. It looks like a fun game. Just not one I'm gonna be doing day one, basically.
Presenting my most exciting combat project, the Savage Gauntlet.
July 14th. Wow. Okay, that's next month, I believe. They also did the exact same graphics for the one I watched. It's glad to see they're cutting corners where they can. There you go. Game Pass. What up?
What did you think? That was a lot of new info. Before we dive in, I'd like to give a huge thanks to all the players who participated in the open beta test back in March. We were extremely pleased to have so many participants. Plus, you gave us a lot of invaluable feedback. We can't thank you enough. While only portions of the Dino Survival content were made available for the open beta test, today we'll be introducing more content included in the full game. Let's take a look at what you can expect when Exoprimal launches on July 14th. Let's start with the story. Ace, the game's protagonist, is transported to the year 2040 and forced to participate in a never-ending series of war games. The story unfolds as you play through Dino Survival, the game's main mode. Gathering intel to update the analysis map unravels the mysteries surrounding parallel worlds and the AI entity known as Leviathan. At times, players will also engage in special boss battles as part of the main story. Dino Survival mode will also change as the story progresses. You'll unlock new missions with a variety of objectives, including 10-player co-op, a multitude of dinosaurs.
Okay, that's cool. Neat.
Maps.
Neato libido.
The game will also feature an assortment of unlockables and challenges. Modules can be used to enhance exosuits and modify active skills.
Like, it's easy to be a cynic and just go, oh, this is their Fortnite, their game's a service thing, blah, 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 blah. But, like, I don't, it's cool. Yeah, they're giving you the, what is it, like the weapons, the guns. Like, they're definitely trying to hit as many demographics as they can, but, yeah, it's cool. It's like, again, I don't think the game itself is awful. It's just, I feel this is a game that would be very dependent on you having the right team and group and party. That, like, I don't know how much of the base game is gonna really interest, at least me personally.
In the full version of Exoprimal, we plan to implement a mode where victory is determined by completing missions as quickly as possible, instead of direct combat with other players. We hope you look forward to that. Now, let's go over all the new info we just saw in the video.
Okay, Capcom, I know this is the next big.
Meet Dr. Science.
Okay, sorry. I thought he was talking about the girl. I'm like, this, because everyone makes a joke. This should just be a Dino Crisis, a Dino Crisis game or crossover or whatever. But
the Stratovator, a space elevator that extends from the Anchor Division research facility into orbit, will also be a playable map. Incredible battles will unfold while exofighters and dinosaurs clash atop this massive space elevator. Players will even encounter dangerous mutations of dinosaurs, known as neosaurs, the most deadly among them being the Neo T-Rex. You'll need to work together with your team to stand a chance at taking them down. Oh no, is that a swarm of Neo T-Rexes? What are Leviathan's true intentions? Wait, what's the deal with this new exosuit? While it may look similar to Deadeye, this exosuit is a variant called Deadeye Alpha Burst Fighter.
oh, of course. How could I not know?
Deadeye, This variant comes equipped with a weapon that can burst fire or be used as a shotgun, allowing Exo fighters to change their style of play. Exosuit variants, including Deadeye Alpha, will be added in a title update following the full version's release. At the end of the video, we revealed Savage Gauntlet, a mode that lets you take on special 5-player missions that change weekly.
See, like you can't say they're not trying. This is clearly not a cash grab. They're putting in effort and they're trying. It's just okay. Well, we will see how this goes. Maybe the Game Pass and all the other stuff, people will be.
Be sure to tune in.
What?
And last but not least, we're excited to announce that we'll be holding a second open beta test. This time, we're including additional story-related.
You know, yeah, it tripped me up for a second because that's like I said, I watched the one from March 9th. It was like, oh, look forward to this launching on like March 8th, April, and this and that, and like it was doing dates that already happened. So it is weird that they referenced the Xbox thing that already happened.
We hope you're all excited to try out this new content. Players will also receive a new reward for participating. Don't miss out. We'll continue to make adjustments to Exo Primal, leading up to the game's launch on July 14th. Thank you again for all the feedback. We look forward to seeing you in the second open beta test. That's all we have for you today. See you in the War Games. It's going to be a ton of fun.
I'm generally surprised I didn't mention the Ryu exosuit thing. I feel like that would have been an easy layup. Yeah, I had a friend shame me into getting the first one. I played maybe a few, like 5-6 hours, and I didn't hate it. It's just it very much felt like a PS3 game, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I probably easier for it. Like I don't, you know, a lot of people are like old game is old. I have no issue hopping back into older games. It's just I wasn't in the mood for that specific type of game. So I might be into this because this one is going, you know, what was it? The one on PS4 is just a remaster, a port. This one is like built for the ground up for next gen and whatever. This is the same trailer from Showcase or wherever. But yeah, so the game, you would hope now that this is a sequel. This is made for modern games. It loses a bit of that jank, and it will be a bit easier to hop into. Because like, they have the anime, they have, I don't know if there's a live action show, but yeah, there's lots of different ways for you to get caught up, basically.
Praise be, for only the sovereign's guidance can lead us true. Long live the sovereign number one!
Yeah, this I was about to say, where's the bridge? Yep, right there. I'm not sure why they're playing a trailer from months old, but cool. Definitely a interesting start.
What do you think? The action RPG game Dragon's Dogma was
Yeah, see,
released in
exactly.
2012.
I played it
Now, a decade later,
2 years ago or so, so basically, you know, it played like a 10-year-old game.
Today I want to talk about two characteristics that Dragon's Dogma 2 will inherit from its predecessor.
It's also going to have a long-ass development
Dragon's
cycle.
Dogma 2 will be a single-player game, but with pawns at your side, it will feel like co-op.
Mm-hmm.
And second,
Yeah, AI was very
gameplay will
cool.
feature
Like, I
action
like you have the
role-playing
partner and all this other
mechanics
stuff.
set in an open-world environment. In the Dragon's Dogma series, you embark on your adventures with pawns, otherworldly beings controlled by AI. Alongside the player-controlled Arisen, you can embark on your journey with a main pawn that can be customized to your liking. as well as up to 2 additional support pawns you can borrow
Damn,
from
that's a
other
big
players.
party.
To form a party of up to 4 characters. Pawns are controlled by the AI and are now capable of even more precise decisions than in the previous title, helping you in the midst of battle. They can also help guide you to new locations, or give you a high five following a successful battle. It really feels like playing in a party with other players.
That's so much sadder than you want it to sound, dude. I know what you're trying to say, but no. It will make you feel like you have real friends and companions. Like, no, man.
With more to experience than ever before. The characters and monsters
See, like,
that populate the world are given
this is
life
purely
through the power of
a
AI.
boomer old person
Like
thing.
they've been reborn
But
in
like,
this vibrant fantasy world.
these types of
You can look forward to a
giant
variety of vocations to
story games, like, they just don't vibe with me anymore
throughout the adventure.
on console.
Take on magic,
Because that was the hassle I've had with myself. I feel like if I bought the Switch version, I would be all about this game. I can play it in bed, all this other stuff.
go over a few
But
sections from the trailer.
the fact that, like, if I wanted to vote all that time, well, says the person that put 20, 30 hours into Street Fighter. But when I'm playing a console game, I want it to be a certain experience. And a slower, grindy game like this, I would want on a Steam Deck or a Switch or something of that sort, where I can pick up and play and slowly chip away at it. Meanwhile, a
Other exciting
console game, I want to have that, like, endpoint of, like, and we're done. Like,
to the story.
beat Uncharted, I don't know, beat God of War, beat Resident Evil, even with the upcoming stuff like Assassin's Creed, which is very, big and large, but that still has an endpoint. It's like, and we're done. I feel like a game like this, you have to slowly chip and grind and work at over. Basically, I don't have the time for a 60, 80 hour RPG anymore. Give me nice, small, 10-hour games, please. Says also the man who never finished Chia, because that was too long. Well, actually, I think it came out the week before Resident Evil 4, so.
Unique to Dragon's Dogma 2. Please stay tuned for more information. Thank you so much for tuning in.
I just made me be. I feel like you could have ended it on a different game. Even Exo Primal would have worked a bit better.
Dragon's Dogma 2 will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam.
No Switch. C'est la vie.
And now, a quick look at the Capcom 40th Anniversary Sale. Kicking things off, we have well-known titles, such as Dragon's Dogma and the Ace Attorney series. Don't miss this opportunity to pick up
Capcom
a few of
Showcase.
Capcom's most influential hits
DMC.
and prizes.
Mega Man's in there somewhere.
To celebrate, we're also offering a limited-time bundle of some of Capcom's major titles on Steam.
I think that is the beat 'em up collection in the corner.
That wraps up today's Capcom Showcase. Thank you for watching. We're always working on new games and updates, and we hope you're as excited as we are for Capcom's 40th anniversary. Thanks for watching.
I miss having flippy hair. It's hard to flip my hair when it's short. Well, I also use product to keep it in. But yeah, Ghost Trick.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Capcom Showcase post-show. I'm Andy. I'm on the
Pre-show,
community team
post-show.
at Capcom, and with me today we have Joe, also from the community team, and we have Nico. Nico, do you
Yeah.
want to introduce yourself?
Hey there, I'm Nico B. I'm a Capcom creator.
But yeah, so that was the Capcom Showcase. I do think lowering my expectations and going in expecting nothing did help a bit. But I think and again, going back to the person I was talking on Twitter about, like, why have we not seen a Kingdom Hearts update? Where is Kingdom Hearts and all this other stuff? Levels. Yeah, I think the thing you have to remember is, as big as Capcom is, as big as the other stuff, they are only one company. Like they only have so many development teams. They only have so many manpower where it's easy to say like, oh, why wasn't this here? Why wasn't that there? Like they are one company. Like yes, they have multiple teams, they have multiple franchises, all this other stuff, but like you're never going to get a year of like, hey, here's Devil May Cry and Mega Man and Street Fighter and I was gonna say I don't think they did Killer 7, but like you're not gonna get every deep like where's Dino Crisis, where's the next Resident Evil remake, where's an RE-verse update, like you're not gonna get everything at once. So I think this was very good. You know, definitely the actual Primal and the Dragon Dogma dragged a little bit, but like if you are the main thing you have to remember going into this, if you are a Capcom fan, I feel like they covered all their bases. Here's Street Fighter, here's Mega Man, here's all this other stuff. Like if you are a Capcom fan, I feel like you would have seen at least maybe one or two things to go like, hey, there's Ghost Trick, there's Ace Attorney, there's the Monster Hunter Pokemon Go game. I'm trying to scrub because I have awful memory. Yeah, there's Battle Network. What is this? Yeah, there's their new game. Like they showed for one company for one presentation. I think they did a good job. They did. They did a good job of showcasing. Hey, here's even Pragmata. Like that obviously was a joke that was not expected, but I do think acknowledging it, going, hey, we fucked up. this game is not going to be anywhere. Like even if that's what happened to Kingdom Hearts, I do feel. While some people would be upset of like because if Square the argument I've always had with Kingdom Hearts 4 and people like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is next year. You weren't gonna get both like Final Fantasies 16 and 7 in the same year. So like even if it's 2023 is 16, 2024 is Rebirth, I don't think you're going to get Kingdom Hearts in that at the same year. So at earliest, we're looking at 2025 if everything goes accordingly. But even if Square Enix came out and said like, hey, this game's not coming to 2026, 2027, it would suck in the moment, but it'd be like, okay, cool, we have a delete date, we have like an understanding, we know what's going on. As much as it sucks that Pragmata is, like we saw a bit more of the gameplay and whatnot, but I thought that's the best you could do for a shitty situation, as much as it sucks. But yeah, overall, like, this is definitely one of the better ones. I think they're definitely improving the format with the slides, all the other stuff, because even past like the Resident Evil showcase, it was cool that they had the in-game. Like you were in the library and you were looking at all this different stuff. But I think it shows the more these companies and these studios do these presentations, the more they tweak, the more they improve, the more they learn from each one. And I think this was definitely probably one of the better ones, not just for Capcom, but even for digital presentations in general. But yeah, so that is gonna do it for this one. One energy drink down. We'll see if my heart explodes after the next one. But if you want to keep up with me when I'm not chugging energy drinks, putting my health at risk, you can find me all the usual places at ViralVinnie on Twitter and Instagram, ViralVinnie Show on Facebook. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. ViralVinnie Gameplay. I don't post anything there, but if you want to look at my old content. But I've been ViralVinnie. This has been the Capcom showcase for 2023, and I will check you guys next time.